It was close to midnight that Friday when the calls started coming in.
911, what's the address?
Hey, man, I got a body right here, man.
They're down there screaming. They just found a body in the alley.
Hours later, Mario Mills got an early morning call from the coroner that jolted him out of bed.
That he was a victim of a homicide, that he had been shot, and that he was dead.
The victim was his dad, Michael Mills.
My first question was like, why? Why would they do that?
Michael Mills was Kim's ex-husband and her children's father.
Michael was a worker. He was a good guy. He had a good heart.
We have several people that actually saw two black males talking to Mr. Mills at the bus stop.
Retired Dayton homicide detective Doyle Burke took me back to the corner of Victor and Wheatley, where Michael Mills, still wearing his white painter's pants from work, stood waiting for the bus to go to his girlfriend's.
One of them even says that it looks like they're arguing.
Soon after, witnesses reported hearing shots.
They look, they see Mr. Mills running, and at first they figure he may be the suspect because he's running, but what has happened is he's been shot, and he's trying to run away.
Mills made it to an alley where he collapsed and died.
After they heard gunshots, witnesses told police they looked out and saw two men walk away from the bus stop and go into the building behind me and then leave a few minutes later. But who were they?
Detectives have generic descriptions of the pair, but no one could identify them.
The one thing in this case that's odd, there's really no obvious motive. I mean, this is just a chance meeting from what we can see. Nobody knew he would be there.
And his family says Mills was not one to pick a fight.
He was just an easygoing guy, you know, never out to see how rowdy he could get or anything, just a pretty mellow guy.
Burke says it could have been a robbery, but they've determined Mills didn't have much money on him, and the gunman didn't take his cell phone or his lighter.
We're hoping that maybe the suspects are trying to find something of value to take from him and leave those things at the scene because they don't have any value.
The items may have value now. They and the shell casings from the spent bullets could still hold the suspect's DNA.
These casings all come from the same weapon, so one person fired and one person didn't.
But DNA alone is not enough. They need information from those who know something.
Anytime we have multiple suspects, we have a greater probability of solving the crime because you have two people talking. You can call in anonymously. We don't have to have your name. We don't have to contact you. We just want to get an idea of what direction to go in.
11 years have passed without Michael in his family's lives.
It hurts. People say it gets easier, and it doesn't. I could never see that.
It's definitely took a great big chunk out of our family, and we miss him a lot.
Detective Burke says catching the killers would not only bring closure to Mills's family, but also get two violent offenders off the street.
These people shot and killed a guy over nothing, absolutely nothing, as far as we can tell. They need to be in jail.